Hey guys, Astra here, and I'm really excited to create this first of its kind, interactive wealth alchemy healing and masterclass. So here's what I did. So I went on Facebook. I mean, this was just a few hours ago. I got this sudden inspiration and guidance to go on Facebook and share around that I was going to be creating uh, or uploading more of my videos to my YouTube channel and then sharing them around Facebook and social media, etc. And I asked if anyone had any specific questions or challenges that they wanted me to address during this video. So that I can start involving my tribe more, instead of just me doing stuff and then you guys watching it or reading it. I wanted, let's play together more. And when that inspiration struck me, I was so happy because that's actually been kind of a frustration of mine as I've been on the several year leg of my inner peace part of my empowerment journey. The good news is I connected far more deeply with that place within me that is my inner peace. And then the little bit of a challenging thing about that is that, the journey was so within that even though if you know me, you know for sure that I've still been participating tons on Facebook, but that to a certain degree, I've been very much, doing my inner healing work basically, and so I haven't maybe been putting myself out into my tribe's folks' realms as in a very widespread kind of way. Even though I was doing it, I was having some fun journeys and parties with you guys, and and offering some cool offerings and all of that. I still was very inner peacey. and the cool thing about that, and I knew that this was part of the journey and how it was going to work, is that I needed to step back and rediscover the inner peace part of me, so that as I more and more start to put myself out there again and kind of sparkle and shine in a clear and clean and pure manner from my inner peace realm, that I will be doing so not from a crazed, lunatic, stressed out business freak kind of space, but from a centered, grounded, balanced, harmonized, focused inner peace kind of space. That is the space from which I intend to do my business now and forevermore on earth in this lifetime. So yeah, so a couple of you did respond with some things that you you can't see it, but in my chair I've gone into the lotus position. Just feels good right now. So yeah, some stuff that people want to work on. They shared some of that stuff with me, so and I popped it into a document so that I would have it. Again, also I will share really quickly when I'm doing kind of healing and masterclass type videos, which this is. That feels like this is what that is. I do often energy work and teaching at the same time, or sometimes it's more one, sometimes it's more the other, and channel messages. So just in case you haven't worked with me before or have not experienced my particular style of video. Generally speaking, that's what happens. I did create a short money clearing video recently in which I hardly talked at all. And it was all energy work. Okay. So let me get back to that. You might hear my kitten running around, and like he has newspapers on the floor and plastic bags. He's just wacky, creating his own play space and his own carnival. He's not quite a year old, and this time of night he's usually running back and forth, up and down the stairs, doing the wild cat thing. Okay. Okay, so in order of who responded first, I'm gonna go with Jamie. So in answer to the question, did she have any specific challenge or question for me to look at? She said, I usually like to let whatever wants to be known come through, but something that comes to mind would be, is there any specific block I need to work through or some step I need to take? Okay. So what I'm going to do is just connect with Jamie, connect with what she wrote, and connect with the divine. And Jamie is an author, a really awesome spiritual author. And it's interesting, Jamie, I'm not actually getting any blocks, but when I felt into some step I need to take, I'm getting a yes on that. Of course, the funny thing is, I don't know kind of where you are in your projects right now or what you're in the middle of. So, and I also, because I work with people in their own empowerment and in connecting more deeply with their, as you know, their own intuition, or your power, your intuition. Me looking into the future and seeing if there's a step you need to take, I'm trying to figure out how to finagle this so that I can receive information for you, but have you be in your power as far as the information you need to receive. Does that make sense? Like, in other words, I'm not a psychic advisor where I see what you quote unquote need to do and then tell you to do it and say basically follow what I said or you won't succeed. It's like, no, you create your success. So, as I said that out loud, that actually gave me more information as to what wants to come through for you. Okay, so the step you need to take is within the realm of you creating your success. Okay, so, and I'm seeing this, it's like a beautiful, like spherical frame, for lack of a better term. I mean, a frame, you usually think of like a rectangle, but it's framing something within the sphere. And tell me if this makes sense to you, because what I'm seeing is like a really awesome front porch with like a wicker couch. It's kind of like the perfect kind of space where, you could sit in the summertime, where there's maybe like on the overhang of the porch, there's like a slow ceiling fan causing a little bit of a breeze, and you're drinking either like lemonade or a mint julep, or it's very like welcoming, hometown, southerny kind of vibe. And I'm getting goosebumps even just talking about it out loud. And Jamie, I want you to connect with this sphere, with this energy in it, of this, totally relaxed, hanging on the front porch in the summer with a cool beverage, taking it easy, taking it slow, not in no way, shape, or form being involved with any sort of pushy, stressed out, anxiety type of business mode. And it's almost like this is the next, what I see as the next step you need to take is to fully connect with that energy. And the cool thing about these videos, guys, is when I'm getting this information for one member of my tribe, chances are it applies to every member of my tribe, because soul tribes experience universal energy shifts together. And then, you know, each in our own unique way, we interpret what that means for us and what we're going to do with it, and use that shift, you know, to create our own, to our own advantage, to create what we desire in our lives and businesses. So Jamie, does that make sense for you? Slow down, hang out, chillax. And it's funny because normally people wouldn't think of that as an action step, but it really is. And it may be the most important action step before taking a more active action step. Okay, so that's what came through for you. So let me know how that goes for you. And then Vanessa says, as she's going to embark more fully into her bohemian spiritual sculptural jewelry making business, she says, can you tell me about my artistic ventures and what stands out in the immediate future? And then she talks about how she's doing some deep healing from some stuff in her life. So Vanessa, and as we discussed on Facebook too, and as I just talked about in the video also, so I won't read the future. It's not that I can't, but even if I read, here's the thing. If I read someone's future and tell them what it is, that takes away your power as a creator. Okay, so what we're going to do is some energy work around your power as a creator. And so what I'm experiencing for you is a block between your second and third chakras. So your chakra that's in charge of your creation power, and your solar plexus, which is in connection with your empowerment, your self-confidence, how you shine out into the world. So there's a disconnect between your belief in your ability to create and your willingness to shine out in the world. So I'm going to do some energy work in there and just really softly start to kind of soften up whatever that block was that's keeping you from believing in yourself fully. So that's feeling. And like I said, to all the viewers, who doesn't need this kind of energy work, right? We got to get all the chakras in alignment, which I do for my membership tribe weekly, by the way. And Vanessa, now that that's clearing up, I'm getting quite a tightness in the throat chakra, like the upper throat chakra region, under the jawbone. It's like there's some things that you are needing to communicate in order to clear this up. And you've been holding back and they've been bunching up. Now, if you have stuff to communicate and you don't feel comfortable communicating it to the person that you want to communicate it to, just go in a bathroom, close the door, make sure no one's around near the door, and talk out loud to the person, even if they're not there. Speak to them energetically. Just say what you need to say to them, but say it out loud in a place where you're private and quiet, where no one's around. say out loud the things you need to say to the person or people you need to say them to. Don't allow them to remain within you. Okay. And what does this have to do with your business venture? Well, pretty much everything. Because when we are in the business of creating our creations and then offering them out into the world in a business realm, we need to have our communication channel clear so that when we're putting ourselves out there, we can clearly, delineate or share the information that the other party needs to receive from us in order to make an informed decision as to whether or not they're going to partake of our offerings, of our creations, and so on and so forth. So, okay, so let me see if, so no more healing needs to be done right now. No more messages want to come forth right now. So I'll just see, I'm going to just do, oops. I sort of knocked into a computer monitor here. Well, gently knocked into it. Okay. So I'm just doing a general for us all and anyone watching now or in the future. Because my energy work is evergreen. When I do the energy work in the videos, it's evergreen, which means it works on everyone anytime that you watch it, anytime that you're guided to receive it, even if you come back and receive it over and over again. So I'm just doing a general clearing. I have a radio on in the background, really soft, really soft. I don't know if you can hear it, but Footloose just came on. I want to dance. Oh, dearie dear. Okay. So this is, when I do this, when I rub my hands like this, it means like the energy work is over, and this is bringing the energy space back to neutral. So it's sort of cleaning and clearing any residue that might have been kind of hanging around or whatever from the session. And I checked again, no more messages want to come through. And again, any healing and messages that came through for the people who asked the questions can also apply to my, what I call my gold soul tribe, my spiritual leader, tribesfolk members, my peeps, etc., etc. Some people call them soulmate tribe members. It's the people that you were born into this lifetime to support. That's your gold soul tribe. As you share your gold out into your tribe, you support them in becoming their gold as well. All right. That was really exciting and beautiful. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate you. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you all, now and in the future.